Look at these two keyboards. Typing on them will feel like two completely different worlds. One might have you versed while your other might give you that famous addictive creamy sound you keep hearing on YouTube or TikTok. Welcome to episode 2 of our ultimate keyboard guide. In the last episode we picked the perfect size, but today we tackle the real battle, low profile versus high profile. If you're transitioning from a laptop, choosing the wrong height can literally cause physical pain in your hands after a week of work. Today we are breaking down the truth about typing comfort, switch types, and how to get the perfect ASMR sound without annoying your coworkers. Let's find out which side you are on. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Duo. If you missed episode 1, we highly recommended checking it out first. We broke down layouts and why you should probably buy a 65% boards as a beginner. But today things get mechanical. We are looking at ergonomics and acoustics. Right now, tell me in the comments, do you currently use a wrist rest with your keyboard or do you type flat on the desk? Let's see how many of us are taking care of your hands. And as always, if you find your perfect typing match during this episode, don't forget to click the description. Our code WOLOINTECH works for most brands we review, but double check the description because some specific models have even bigger custom discount waiting for you. If you want to build the most comfortable and beautiful workspace possible, make sure to subscribe right now so you don't miss the rest of this series. Let's start with the physical reality. Standard mechanical keyboards are tall. They sit about 3 to 4 centimeters off your desk. If you're used to a MacBook or a flat Magic keyboard, this is an absolutely shock to your body. When you type on a tall keyboard without a wrist rest, your hands are constantly backward. This puts massive pressure on your carpal tunnel. After a few hours, you will start feeling stiffness or even pain. To fix this, you either must buy a separate wrist rest or you go low profile. Look at boards like Acco Air 01 or Nu5 Air series. They are ultra slim. The key sits low, almost like a laptop, but they use a real mechanical switches underneath. Your wrists stay completely flat and relaxed on the desk. No extra accessories needed. For pure ergonomic health out of the box, low profile wins by a landslide. But if your low profile is so healthy, why do some people still buying big, thick keyboards? Answer is simple. The sound. Let's be honest, the main reason people buy them is because of how they sound. We want that premium, satisfying audio feedback. And this is where high-profile keyboards completely dominate. Because high-profile cases are thicker, they have room for multiple layers of dampening foam, silicone pads, and heavy custom plates. This creates a deep, hollow acoustic chamber. When you type, you get that rich, creamy or throaty sound that feels incredibly satisfying. Can you get a good sound or a low-profile board? Yes, companies like Nu5 and Echo have made massive upgrades recently, but physics is physics. A thin case simply cannot produce the same deep bassy resonance as a thick, high-profile board. Here is your reality check. If your absolute priority is the deep musical ASMR typing sound, you have to go with a high-profile board and get a burst rest. If your priority is maximum comfort and a sleek travel-friendly setup, accept the lighter, snappier sound of a low-profile board. Once you pick your profile, you have to choose your switch color. And this dedicates how much your roommates or co-workers will hate you. There are three main categories: usual, red or yellow, smooth all the way down, no click, no bump, they are quiet and very fast, great for typing and gaming. 2. Tactile, usually brown, you feel a small bump right when the key registers. It feels great for typing because you get physical feedback, but it's slightly louder. 3. Clicky, usually blue, just don't buy them. They make a loud, sharp click sound with every press. If you work in an office, your coworkers will want to throw your keyboard out the window. But wait, there is one hidden trap that marketers rarely talk about: switch weight. Every switch has a specific measured in grams. First measured in grams. Usually it ranges from 35 to 60 grams. If you're coming from a flat laptop keyboard, your fingers are used a very light touch. If you accidentally buy a keyboard with heavy switches like 60 grams, your hands will feel like they went to the gym after 30 minutes of typing. For your first mechanical boards, look for a sweet spot between 40 and 45 grams. It will feel effortless, light and comfortable. And if you need absolute silence, this is where modern tech is amazing. Brand like Nu5 now offers specialized silent switches that are incredibly light, and they have teeny rubber dampers inside. It makes the mechanical keyboard quieter than a standard laptop, which is perfect for late night work or open office spaces. Let's summarize the choice to make it incredibly easy for you. Choose low profile like Aqua Air or one on Fire Air if you are a laptop user who wants a familiar flat feel. If you care about ergonomics but don't want to buy a separate wrist rest. If you want a minimalist portable setup. Choose high profile if you want the absolute best, deepest, creamy acoustic sound. You enjoy customizing keycaps and swapping switches easily. You don't mind using a wrist rest for comfort. By the way, about customizing, you can customize high profile keyboard or low profile in Nu5 brands either. So it's not advantage only high profile keyboards, only in low profile keyboards in Nu5 brand. Now you know the format, the budget, the profile and the sound you want. But what if you aren't just tapping? What if you are a gamer? Do you really need those crazy 8,000 GHz polling rates? And what of earth are magnetic Hall effect switches? And do they actually give you an advantage in Counter-Strike 2 or Valorant? That is exactly what we are breaking down in episode 3. Keyboards for gaming. We will look at performance, speed and whether gaming brands are a scam compared to custom brands. If this episode helped you decide between thick or thin board, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to Tech Duo, hit that notification bell and leave a comment. Are you team low profile or team high profile? Check the description for the best current links and custom discount codes for all models we mentioned today. Thanks for watching, take care of your wrist, and see you in episode 3. Bye bye!